Hi, my name is Briony Stewart. I'm a children's author and illustrator. You might know me from some books like We Love You Magoo or Where Are You Magoo, my new book which is called Accidentally Kelly Street. But today we're going to be doing some drawing. I hope you've got your pencils. And we're going to be learning to draw a character from this book called Bedtime Sorted that I illustrated for comedian Jimmy Rees. We also made a second one called Dinnertime Sorted, and we're just about to make a third one called Holiday Sorted as well. And the character that we're going to be drawing today is this little guy here, and his name is Lenny.
Lenny is really lively. He makes big movements with his body to show his emotions because he's actually a toddler character, and that's what they do.
So this is how we draw Lenny, and first of all, here are the things that I often will use when I'm drawing characters. I still like to work on paper. And I often will do sketching with a mechanical pencil. I have a sort of a big fat eraser, but I also have this really tiny thin little eraser too, which can be really nifty just for small details. It's sort of like an eraser pencil, so that's handy. And for the lines in Lenny's book, I like this particular black pencil. These ones are quite good as well, and I like them because they give a nice sort of chunky line with a bit of texture, and I really wanted a line with a bit of texture. All right, to start drawing Lenny, first of all, I'm going to draw a sort of a bit of a potato shape here. It doesn't have to be perfect, just a bit of an oval sort of a shape in pencil so that we can erase some bits later on. Next, I'm going to get my chunky black pencil or crayon, and the first thing I'm going to draw is I'm actually going to draw Lenny's bill. He's a platypus, so his little beak type thing here. That's what I'm going to start with, this beak here. And we can experiment with it pointing in some different ways later, but this is enough for now. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to draw a little thick line that comes down like that. And then I'm actually going to draw another little line like that. And this is actually going to show that his mouth is open. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do two little eyes. They're quite excited, open little eyes like that. And I'm going to close the beak by drawing a cross like that. And of course you can put two little dots there because he's a platypus. The next thing I'm going to do to draw my Lenny is I'm going to draw his hair. His hair's quite energetic, just like him, and really it just sort of comes up like a bit of a wave on top of his head like that. And you can fill out the rest of his head there. So now we've got the top of Lenny's head, and you can even add some eyebrows to show you how very, very excited he is. Or you can have him looking mischievous if you want to. And once we've got our Lenny head, the next thing I actually do is I will draw a line that goes all the way under and around like that. He doesn't really have a neck, as you can see. Now I'm going to show you how to draw Lenny in his pajamas, his stripy pajamas. So the next thing I would do is I would actually draw a sort of a W sort of shape under here, and I'd bring it all the way around like that. And that's going to be his collar. Now, the reason why I got you to do this in pencil is because we're actually going to add some little arms to Lenny. So you want to leave this able to be erased a bit later. But first of all, let's just leave a little gap for his arms. And what I usually do after that is I'll draw the bottom of his shirt, and it actually almost comes all the way down his body. And then he's got these tiny little stumpy little legs. So the great thing about this is you can just draw these little tiny shorts sticking out, and however you do them, and then just some little spiky feet sticking out. You might have one pointing this way. Sometimes I like to put one up this way, like he's just about to go somewhere. We can add some buttons to his pajamas. Now the arms is the fun bit, because of course you can decide if you want his arms to be pointing up in the air like this, if they're going to be pointing down like this. Oh, I've got pencils for arms. So we're going to draw just a little bit of a sleeve and point it the way you want the arm to go. So maybe he's got one arm up and one arm down. Here's the arm that's up. And so with his arm that's down, we're just going to draw some little claws coming out of there as well. And some coming up like that. And then the last thing he needs as a platypus is he needs a tail. So usually if his beak's pointing that way, the tail I have coming out the back sort of this way. So he's got a sort of flat tail. And to show it's got a bit of a texture, I do a little bit of a cross hatch like that. So that's how we draw our little Lenny character. And if you want, you can add some, color to him or some stripes. He's got stripy pajamas in this book. And here he is with his stripy pajamas. But you can give him whatever kind of pajamas you want to. Maybe spotty pajamas, or love heart pajamas, dinosaurs. It's really up to your imagination. Now, I probably could have erased, this might have been a better thing before I did my stripes, these little extra lines here from our sort of potato shape that we did. We can go along and rub those out now. We don't need them to show us the shape of our character. And up here, where his hair is. So that's how you draw Lenny. Now, once you've had a go at drawing this Lenny, the next thing that I think is really great to try is to try drawing Lenny in some different positions. And to draw him in some different positions, first of all, just try drawing your bean shape, your potato bean shape, in a few different ways. So always make it look like a bean sort of potato shape, but you might want to try a couple of other, have it in some different directions. So have a go at drawing your potato shape in a couple of different directions, and then let's see if we can turn these into Lenny as well. So this one here looks like it could be a sad Lenny. So what I might do is I might draw his beak pointing down. So we start with his beak. And instead of having an open mouth, he's probably got a bit of a sad mouth there. Do his little eyes, they're looking down. Instead of excited eyebrows, he has sad eyebrows like that. And might add his little nostrils there. And his hair obviously is pointing forward. Maybe it's not quite as upright and energetic as it normally is. And so then we might think about how his arms and his legs might be. So again, we can come down, we can draw under here. just like with the other one. And we can we always put the little W shape underneath his beak. So it's going to go there, and the collar comes around like that. So there we have his little head, and he's looking very sad. So we'll draw his pajamas like this, and his little feet underneath here, his little shorts. So here's his little feet. And then of course his arms. Now if he's really sad, his arms are probably hanging down this time, hanging down in front of him like this. And of course we'll finish his back, and of course we'll add his little tail, which will also be sad, so let's have it pointing down this time. So we have a sad Lenny there. Don't forget his little buttons in his pajamas, looking very sad. So why don't we try and make this one a happy one? So if it was pointing down, that's a sad shape, but maybe he's actually looking up in this one, and we can give him a happy shape. So let's start with the beak again, and we can draw, the beak is pointing up, and we will give him his sort of open mouth here. And this time, instead of open eyes, maybe we could give him these little sort of closed but happy eyes. I love closed but happy eyes. And finish off his little beak like that. And now, because he's looking really happy and excited in this one, let's make his hair look happy and excited. It's up in the air. Now, where will his collar go? So I think we'll draw the line going this way. And of course our little W shape here for his collar. And we'll draw his shirt. Now this is something that I did in some of them. You might want to try on something like this one, is sometimes when he's doing a really big action, you actually get to see some of his belly button. Yeah, so now I know that I'll keep his belly button out, so I'll put his shorts on here like that, tiny shorts. And his feet, maybe he's jumping in the air, so they'd be hanging down, his little feet. And of course, if he's jumping in the air, his arms have to be jumping up. So we'll put them both up like that with his little claws. We'll finish his head. His little buttons. And of course his tail's happy, so it's up in the air as well. And maybe one final one here. Let's do, what should we do? Why don't we do a sleeping Lenny? Finally going to sleep once all the bedtime shenanigans are over. So we'll start with the beak. We'll make this his head. So we'll start with his beak here. And this time we'll do some closed sleepy eyes on him. Like that. Put it across. And I probably won't show his mouth open because it's closed because he's sleeping. And then we'll draw his shirt under here, and his little collar like that, and his shirt like this. And probably when you're sleeping you have one arm under your head, so we can draw one little arm like this with his little hand there. Maybe the other one's just lying down here. And his hair, we'll have it go out this way, like this. Oh, and I almost forgot his legs, his little legs, and his little shorts. His legs sticking out like that. And maybe his tail's laying down, because he's lying down. There he is, with his little buttons. And of course, the last bit to show he's sleeping, very handy, just a few of these. And that's how you draw Lenny.
Once you know how to draw a character, you can have fun trying to draw them with different costumes on and doing lots of different actions. And I had so much fun putting Lenny in lots of different positions and reacting in lots of different ways that I actually ended up doing a series of drawings which became the end papers for every single book. You get to see lots of Lenny's little antics. So give that a go. Now that you know how to draw Lenny, I'd love to see what kind of costume you put him in and what you have him do. You can also have a go at taking the same simple jelly beany blobby shape and seeing what other characters you could turn them into. Sometimes this kind of activity is a really good, fun, easy way of generating some new character ideas, and especially ones that have an easy shape to start with are the types of ones that are easy to draw over and over and over again in a story.